Hello everybody, thanks for joining me again. Some of the photographers among you may recognise this location. I'm in Hamburg and I'm here to photograph the Der Spiegel building, among other things. I'm not here for very long, so I'm using some of those YouTube friends out there to work out the best spots to go early on a Saturday morning and get round them all before breakfast. Those that follow me will know I haven't posted a video for quite some time. Just haven't felt the need to, and haven't found anything different to show you really. I know some of you like my Dartmoor stuff, and I will go back to Dartmoor and do some more of that, but over the next few weeks hopefully you'll see something a little different. Not going to let the cat out of the bag, but clearly I'm in a new location. Okay, let's see what I can make of this building. So at the moment I'm just waiting to see if the sun lights up some of that cloud above the buildings. There's a little bit of light on the clouds really high up, so I've got a 10-stop ND filter on. Already tried a few different images and currently at 1 minute and 30 seconds exposure, and I might give it a little bit more than that. Trying to smooth out all the water and just leave the building standing there. As you can see, I've lined up this shot with the spire of that church right between the two buildings. I'm on a busy bridge, so sorry for the sound quality. I only have to move slightly left or right and the image just doesn't work with the spire. So I just moved location a little bit. I've moved slightly to the right, so I've got the buildings together now, and I'll put it in a portrait shot. Even though it's early on a Saturday morning here, really busy on this bridge. Trains going over the top, which leaves the bridge to vibrate, so I have to be really careful with the timing. And traffic going past, and even the cars, and if a lorry comes across, the bridge vibrates slightly. So, taking the timing, let me show you this shot. Okay, there's yet another train just about to come over the top here, so here it comes. So I think I'll move on to the next location. Well, 4 or 5 minutes walk, I'm at the Speicherstadt, another well-known location. These old brick-built warehouses look fantastic. Not the best conditions right now to photograph this image, but there's a little bit of light on the side of the buildings, but as I said, haven't got much time. We did walk through here last night just as we arrived, and got some mobile phone shots which actually might be better than this, so I may show you some of those. Same with the Spiegel building. Okay, same thing, 10-stop filter, and I'm trying a minute exposure first just to make everything smooth, and we'll see what that looks like. So yeah, I don't think this is going to be the greatest image. Not enough light on these buildings, very dark, so I'm taking a long exposure for them and maybe a shorter one for the sky. Might have to blend them together. Still, can't complain. It's a lovely place. So I think maybe one more image before breakfast. I've come along to the Chile house, or chili house, however you want to say it. This building has a really sharp edge and won't need a long exposure for this. I'm just composing the shot, getting a nice sharp image. Let me show you. Sun's just starting to shine on the top. Really strong image, so let's just try and compose it with that sharp edge vertical and see what it looks like. Well, I do wonder whether I could have got those wings on the right hand side included into the triangular shape. Would have had to get lower, and there were some wires that I had to exclude. Well, that's a nice image, and before I go back for breakfast I have time maybe for just one more shot. Over here is the Sprinkelhof building with all these windows. Let's go and have a look at that. Quite an impressive building this, all this brickwork. There's some mouldings on it as well, and all these uniform windows. And at one end there's this sort of round shape that goes up, this cylinder. That seems to be the focal point for most photographs. I'll just take one quick shot here, but I think this is an evening image really, with some lights on. That would look really good. Well, what a nightmare if you like your symmetry. Trying to get this image straight and include the same number of windows on each side was really difficult, but good fun. Okay, I'm going to take one more image and then I'll go back to the hotel for breakfast. Might take my camera out when we're out and about in Hamburg today, but have no intention of really taking any photographs. So, but if I do see something, I'll show you the images now. Well, I think we've walked around half of Hamburg. It's mid-afternoon now. Down in the St. Pauli region, just down on the river. Just had some lovely fish lunch and a few Holstens, as this is the home of Holsten beer. I've not taken many, if any, photographs, but never mind. As I said, this is a day out just for me and Alison. Anyway, if I don't take anything else, I'll call it a day. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again soon somewhere. Bye for now. Cheerio. Well, before you all disappear, here's a little taster of what's to come next week.